Good day, dear listener, and welcome to the Novitero podcast. We have an exciting show planned for you. But before we get too far, a word to the wise. Novitero contains swearing, allusions to sexual themes, as well as themes of minor violence. A more in-depth description of this content as well as the transcript can be found in the description. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy today's episode.
Rise and shine, folks! It's time to put on your morning faces. We've got a big day ahead of us. Wow, you guys look like shit. Except for our lovely princess, of course.
What do you want?
What? A captain can't pop in to spend quality time with their guests?
Prisoners.
Semantics.
You are completely intolerable.
And you have an interesting approach to flirting. Can't say I'm hating it, though.
I am not.
Enough. We're releasing you all. Once we open these doors, you're free to go where you'd like.
So long as it's not the Karkinos.
Frankly, I'd welcome the princess back any time she likes.
Get lost.
In your eyes? Oh, sweetheart, I already am.
You're just letting us go? Just like that?
Would you prefer to stay locked up in that cell and slowly starve to death?
Hell no.
That's what I figured.
Wait, you're just going to desert us? We don't even know what planet we're on. What if the atmosphere is toxic?
We are currently docked on Circos 6.
I know that planet.
See, look. That guy even knows what planet it is. It's habitable, so don't get your royal panties in a twist, princess.
Habitability aside, your crew has taken everything from us. We have no resources. What do you expect us to do for food, shelter? How will any of us get back home? You're discarding us like trash in the most convenient place. It's cruel.
Cruel? Cruel would have been leaving every single person here, including you, Angel Eyes, to rot on a non-functioning ship. Cruel would have been ditching you on the nearest planet without considering its livability. Hell, I could have shot you all out of the airlock, or let Medic use you all to perform their weird, creepy experiments.
I mean, if that's still on the examination table.
It's not.
Killjoy.
I have yet to do any of those things. So, have I been cruel? No. As a matter of fact, I've been pretty charitable.
Raiding and imprisoning are hardly acts of kindness, nor is depriving these soldiers of their ability to perform their duty to their planets.
Typical Govie.
None of these people want this war. Most of them were drafted. They had no desire or intention of fighting it in the first place.
I doubt that's true.
Let's see, shall we? Those of you who desire to be dropped back on a base to fight and die to fill the pockets of the wealthy, speak up. I rest my case.
Told you I was being charitable. Well, if all that is done and out of the way...
This isn't right.
Do you see a single unhappy soldier? Go ahead, princess. Look around and find me one. If you can point them out, I'd happily take the whole crew back to Planet Boot Camp. I'll shake the hand of their general and everything. Thought so. Now, get off my ship.
So long, everyone. Hope we never see you again.
Have a nice life, princess.
You're deplorable.
There's that strange brand of flirting again. As fun as that was, it's game plan time. Lutiga, you and Medic will go after crew food supplies.
Oh, so I'm on babysitting duty again. Lovely.
Oh, come on, Lulu. You know you love spending time with me.
Do not call me that ever again.
Make sure one of you gets vitamin C packets. And for the love of God, Medic, please don't waste our money on stuff that will rot in 2 days.
Look, if y'all get some weird disease because of the inferior digestion abilities of your internal organs, that's on you.
Medic.
Fine, whatever.
Valzin, you and I will hit up the auto parts shop to see if we can get some Kiki food and more oxygen supply.
Understood.
We'll meet back here as soon as we're done. Sound good?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sounds good, Cap.
Yeah, sounds good.
Just keep your head low and don't get into trouble. We should be able to get in and out before anyone recognizes us.
So, no signing autographs?
Do you really need me to answer that?
All right, team. Let's move.
You.
Me?
You said that you know this planet, right?
I did. And I do.
Where can I locate the authorities?
Why?
I'm going to report those barbarians so that they can be handled by the justice system. They should be punished for their crimes.
I really don't think that's necessary.
You think they should continue to terrorize the surrounding solar systems? Don't you think it's wrong of them to leave you all here to try to find your way with nothing but the clothes on your back?
It might not be right, but it's not as wrong as being forced to fight in this war. Being left to find my own way on this planet is the least of my worries.
But
Look, Your Highness, I know this is difficult for you to comprehend, since you're one of the power wielders sending us to war.
Foyetta is not at war.
Fine. But the powers that be on my planet decided we were, and turned me and many others into pawns in a power play that wasn't our own, and now I'm free of that.
That still doesn't make them leaving you all with nothing okay. It doesn't justify that captain's crimes.
Maybe so, but honestly, I've run into worse so-called good guys than those four.
Be that as it may, I still feel the need to go to the authorities.
You are nothing if not persistent. Look, I'll take you to the nearest station, but eventually their bounties will get high enough their peers will cart them in for their own rewards anyway. Same as every other criminal.
Bounties? Are the Galactic Policing Force paying members of the public to bring in criminals now?
You really know nothing about what this war is doing to the universe, do you? When the Ozma conferences fell apart, most of the people in the policing force were the first to be drafted into the war. Suddenly, every station was too short-staffed to even manage taking down petty thieves. So they started leaning on the public to do their job for them and basically threw us into a bounty system. Now criminals just collect credits on their heads until that number is tempting enough for someone with big enough guns to go after them.
How much do you think that captain and her crew has on their heads?
Probably somewhere around 2 million credits each. Why?
No reason. Just curious.
Are you going to try to cash in on the Karkinos crew?
What? No, I just thought maybe the other soldiers might try to. I mean, aren't you tempted? That's a pretty sizable amount of money.
No, I'm not. Any registered soldier that tries to report to a station is a soldier that's going to get thrown back into the war. All of us have to lay as low as we can until this shitstorm blows over. Besides, being the person that reports a criminal doesn't mean you get to collect the bounty when they're caught. The only beneficiary of the bounty is the person that actually brings them in.
I see.
Look, the best thing you could do for yourself is to just stay out of it. But I have a feeling you're not going to take that advice.
Why did you stop?
Because this is as far as I'm going. Do you see that black building way over there?
Yes. Is that the station?
Bingo.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Princess.
And to you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yes. My name is Princess Cesa of Foyetta, and I know where you can catch the crew of the Karkinos.
Novitero is a Goose Thunder Network produced podcast. Today's episode, Typical Govie, was written by Sterling Ray and Amber Holtz, with sound editing by Cole Burkart. Music was composed and performed by Benny James. The voices you heard in today's episode in order of appearance were Jona Lune as Cap, Lanessa Tremblett as Cesa, Nicole Tuttle as Lutiga, Brad as Medic, Adam Blanford as Soldier 1, Tal Minear as Valzin, Ari Delyne as Soldier 2, and Dylan Shane as the Officer. Want to continue to stay up to date on all things Novitero? You can find us on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram at Novitero Podcast. That's Novitero Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, tell a friend, and consider leaving us a review on iTunes so we may continue to spread our story. Can't wait for the next episode and need something to fill the gap? Consider checking out one of the other many Goose Thunder Network shows. There are stories about space, superheroes, mafias, and more, and we're sure you'll find something to enjoy.